What is up, Nuggets? It's your boy, Killer Pizza, here with a brand new video for all you rascals and rapscallions out there. And today, I have a movie review for you. It is of 1989's Tetsuo, the Iron Man, directed by Shinya Tsukamoto. This movie is fucked up. Blood, guts, gore. I'll check you guys next time. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, I just got done watching this movie about 5 minutes ago. I have no idea what I was watching the entire time. Not in a bad way, but this was awesome. This was crazy. Uh, Pretty much in a nutshell, most I could gather from this movie, it was just about a guy who was transforming into solid metal. His whole body was becoming metal, and it was just a story of his transformation and his just mental during this. He's just going insane, changing mentally and physically. This movie only ran about an hour and 6 minutes, so not a very long watch. This is from the Solid Metal Nightmares box set, by the way, that I just reviewed or unboxed yesterday, and I told you guys I'd do this review. I wish I had more to say about it. It's just insane. I watched a half woman, half robot have like a vacuum cleaner extended like dick and rape a man in the butt. Seen a woman have flowers, a bouquet of flowers burst out of her stomach. I seen a man turn into a giant metal humanoid and grow a giant metal spinning blade dick that he fucks his girlfriend to death with. Like, yeah, this is a movie unlike anything else you'll ever see. I could just say Japan, man. Japan is crazy. This movie was nuts. Yeah, I'd say what I don't like about it is, I'll say what I do and don't like. I don't want to really give spoilers. There's not much to spoil, just pure insanity with this movie. I wish I knew what was going on a little more. I'm gonna watch some videos about this after I record this and kind of read up on it. But I wanted this to be a blind buy, blind watch kind of deal. Uh, yeah, I'd say the continuity. I'd say all the negatives I have can't even be looked at as negatives because you know what you're getting into with a movie like this. This is unlike anything I've ever seen before in my life. I'll say the director. He did an amazing job with this. This has some of the best cinematography I've ever seen in a movie. Like the shots he did, how creative. This is honestly, I'm curious to hear other people's opinions on this because this could be looked at like just a piece of shit movie, honestly. But this was artistic, in my opinion. A lot of the cinematography, the shots, how he shot things, beautiful. I mean, black and white movie from 1989. I think purposely done that way. Uh, yeah, I wish I could go more in depth. Like I said, I just got done watching this 5 minutes ago, and I don't really know what to say about this movie. Yeah, he slowly turns more and more into this metal machine. This guy right here, and by the end of it, he's almost unrecognizable. Has like some crazy fight at the end with this other metal man who looks like he's in other people's bodies, controlling them. This is some of the craziest body horror I've ever seen. And when I think body horror, I think like Hellraiser and Slime City, Street Trash. But this is like a different kind because it's black and white and it's not like physical in the flesh necessarily. It's more, about the metal pieces. I mean, there's some good gore in this. I mean, the guy's literally slicing his leg open and jamming a metal rod in him and everything in the beginning. And yeah, there's some scary shit in this movie too. There's like this original half metal woman, and she comes fighting the lead character before he fully turns, and then he fights her off. And at one point, she looks back at him with blood dripping out her mouth, and that screenshot of that alone is terrifying. That was very scary stuff. And yeah, so many cuts to like weirdly shot dialogue, and just he does this cool thing with like a lot of still shots fast forwarded, like blended together, and like, I don't know, it just has this really cool look to it. This movie, an hour and 6 minutes. This is one to throw on when you have some people over. If you have friends that aren't into horror movie or movies really, if you show them this, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" But I mean, you don't really have to pay much attention to this movie. There's very little dialogue in this to begin with, and this is kind of a film you just have to kind of sit back and enjoy the ride. I'm not sure what really to make of this. I definitely didn't dislike it in any way. I'm not going to sit here and praise it like it's one of my favorite movies, but for an hour and 6 minutes, this had my attention the entire time, and that's what it's all about. Very short film. It's funny how you can go from an hour and 6 minutes to like an hour and 35 minutes. Anything past an hour and a half seems like it's forever, but yeah, I this guy, Sakamoto, he had to have been on some drugs and made this. I'm interested to know more about this guy. It's like, what drugs were you on to make this? I don't do drugs myself, but I couldn't imagine being on drugs watching this movie. This was fucking crazy. I can't say it enough. Uh, and there's a sequel to this too. It's on the same Blu-ray, so that will be kind of interesting to check out. I think this box set was worth it for this movie alone. This I can't believe I've never seen this before. Definitely a cult classic movie. Absolutely insane. This is one of the craziest, weirdest movies I've ever seen in my life. Period. And you can see behind me, I have seen a lot of movies. This speechless. Crazy. Yeah, overall, I mean, good music in this too, to throw that out there. But let me just say, the idea of this is batshit crazy. The body horror in this alone is some of the best I've ever seen. And overall, what stands out the most to me is how it was shot. The edits, the cuts, the cinematography. It's a work of art, honestly. And I'm glad to have this in my collection. I'm very excited to check out the rest of his work that comes along in this box set. That's pretty much all I got to say about this movie. Other than that, let me know. Definitely let me know in the comments if you have ever seen this before. And if you're new to this channel and you like the content, I'm not normally one to ask, but give me a little subscribe down low. That I would appreciate that. I'm trying to get to 300 subs at this point, but yeah, if you've never seen this movie, find it online or order this box set. Well worth it. Check this out. Let me know your opinions of this movie down below. One of the craziest films I've ever seen. Definitely worth it to watch. Other than that, that's all I got, guys. Blood, Guts, Gore. I will check you next time.